We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Charlie Morton gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now. This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
The right fielder, Garrett Fisher.
1-1. Tapped out in front of home. And a good throw gets him 1 gun. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Kevin Kearmeyer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Popped him up. Jansen waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jose Martinez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Swing and a liner. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hopped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this new inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line towards center field. Kearmeyer is there, and he has it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Set to go now, Billy McKinney, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 2 for 9. The 3-1 pitch.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
Ball.
Willie Adames will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Brandon Lau. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2. So here's Mike Zunino, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Tampa.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
The count now at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now batting, Derek Fisher.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Derek Fisher goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Panik behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Meadows moving back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 3rd home run for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But one more look here at the big blow in the inning for the Jays. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Kearmeyer. Sent on the ground out to second. Panik is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Here he comes again. 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Austin Meadows.
Now batting, the right fielder.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate now, Trevor Story. Rocket to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Story stands at second with 2 gone. So now to the plate, Willie Adames. Hard hit ball to second. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
2-2. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Brendan Drury.
Outside ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Now batter, right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Into the box, Derek Fisher. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Yandy.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Popped up. Drury is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. The 1-1 swing and a little blooper to center. Kearmeyer coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. A dive, but he's back.
Number 76. Hector.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The third baseman.
So striding in, Brandon Drury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows moving back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kearmeyer. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kearmeyer now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McKinney going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now back, the designated.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fouled off. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Digging in now, Willie Adames, and their runners at the corners now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly as this is now a 3-run lead. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Fielded cleanly, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Leading off the inning, Billy McKinney, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 2-1 home. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Danny Jansen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Kearmeyer is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch. Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. McKinney going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Derek Fisher. The 1-2.
Ball. Ball, no.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. It was a walk in his last trip. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. In now, Joe Panic. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Panic is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Travis Shaw will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Travis Shaw stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kearmeyer. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Trevor Story steps in now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, man. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
The batter, number 1.
Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. McKinney is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The first baseman.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 8-4. Diego Castillo is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Billy McKinney.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Jansen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kearmeyer's got a read on it. 1 away. Driving forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Derek Fisher the next to bat. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Number 13.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Joe Panic would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled away. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Martinez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out it. Settling in now, Brandon Lau. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in, Mike Zunino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit hard to short. He's right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Andrew Kittredge comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Joe Panic will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, the first baseman.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto. 8-4 tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left